If you're having trouble losing weight and diet and exercise just aren't cutting it, the problem may be your metabolism. That's right. We're joined by fitness expert Lisa Lynn to talk us through just how we can boost that slowing metabolism. All right, as we grow older, we know that slows down naturally.
There's a lot of brides I'm talking to today and people getting ready for proms and they've lost, watching the segments, they've lost weight. Now they want to get rid of this stuff.
Okay, and this is how much fat? What are you holding there?
This is 5 pounds. And imagine, you know, I did put this on this year. I had really fun eating the comfort foods, but this is 5 pounds. This isn't just fat, this is stubborn fat. That as we lose weight.
We're talking about that belly fat.
That you lose 50 pounds and it won't go.
Right.
This is critical point because fat does get stubborn and sometimes we damage our metabolism by over-exercising.
I think I do that sometimes.
We can do it. Over-dieting, extremes, on, off, we can damage it and it just makes it even more stubborn.
Okay, so what do we need to do?
Okay, there's a few miracle secrets here and timing is everything.
And these are your secrets?
Now we're hopping over the eat part. 90% of it is healthy eating and you know that.
Absolutely, it's all about what you eat.
Metabolism Solution, Amazon, by the way.
Oh, that's your new book.
Yep, and it's loaded with recipes no matter what you eat in here.
Okay.
Including melt fat.
But it's going to boost the metabolism.
It all boosts the metabolism.
All right.
So rule number 1, you see this lovely empty stomach?
Yes.
Keep it empty when you go exercise, okay? Because in order for this stuff to get burned, you really have to keep, look how small this is. I'm going to spin it so Jocelyn can see. See how small that
absolutely
is?
Small.
It's tiny. Keep it empty. Water or black coffee is fine before your workout.
What about tea?
Tea, great, but do not add any of that little, I know it's fat-free, but fat cells love the stuff we put in coffee.
Okay, so
sugar,
keep it plain.
Cream, black coffee, tea, or water, and this is where you want to take something that's going to accelerate your fat loss.
You would take this before you exercise?
You would take it before. I brought Accelerator with raspberry ketones. This is a blended supplement, though. There's also chocolate bean powder in there, and the reason I'm mentioning these, one, the Accelerator with raspberry ketones, you see this little ball?
Yes.
If I was to make a lot of noise and shake this, that's kind of what the Accelerator does to our fat cells. It slices them, it gets them mobile, so that when we get into our exercise session, fat is ready to be burned.
All right, can you find us where?
You can go to linfit.com and find that, but also what's important to remember, chocolate bean powder not only gives you a little subtle, gentle energy without jitters, no crashing, but it boosts mood. And that's critical because especially if you're planning a wedding, if your mood is lifted, do you ever notice you eat better?
Absolutely.
We don't need comfort food, and so we need that 1, 2, 3 nutrient stack, if you will. So then you go to your metabolic exercise after you start. If you don't exercise, no problem. Just continue on, give yourself about an hour, let that fat get mobilized so that your body's like, uh-oh, she's not feeding me, what do I do? You go exercise like that. Then after your exercise is when you take that protein, that whey protein. Literally, you can bring this to the gym. See how easy that was?
So you can take any kind of protein?
Yeah, you want whey, you want low calorie.
Why do you want whey?
You want whey because whey boosts the metabolism.
Okay.
But cheap whey will not do it. You really have to buy a higher grade that's really a purified, not going to upset your stomach, low fat, low calories, low carbs, no sugar, but it should taste good.
Oh, yes.
You know mine do.
I can't take a protein shake unless it tastes good.
Well, and so you want to have that after to replace lost nutrients, and also a good whey boosts your metabolism 25%.
Okay.
But it also blocks cortisol. We're all very stressed, and so we want to stop that cortisol from rising in order to burn fat. Right. Dairy and all those pre-made shakes, yogurt, not going to do it.
Your cortisol increases when you're under a lot of stress.
And a lot of people don't realize they're feeling really bad after this winter. They're killing themselves to, you know, bulging discs in the gym, and they're elevating cortisol, making it even harder to lose stubborn body fat.
Okay.
So there's another secret, L-carnitine, that's in my cutting edge supplement, and choline and inositol. It's a blended. Just because we immobilize fat while we exercise does not mean it's going to be burned.
Okay, but if somebody wants to purchase something maybe at a store, what should they be looking for?
A high grain of L-carnitine. I like blended nutrients, L-carnitine, choline, inositol, B vitamins, mixed together, because what L-carnitine does is while that fat's mobile, it grabs it and pulls it into the cell to be utilized. So it's important to know that just because you exercised and immobilized fat does not mean that you're going to burn it off. It could actually restore. So you want to, this timing is critical, those 2 windows before and after your workout. And also, it's going to help your body continue to burn fat all day, buffer hunger and cravings. Third, Notice I didn't say add fruit, dairy, sugar, juice to the shake, and you want to make really sure, go to your cabinets, grab your shake and see how many carbs and sugar in there. Because if this whey has sugar, you just stop the fat loss process.
Right. We got to wrap it up, but thank you so much. So it's great to have you with us.
Thanks.
I had my sneaks on. I thought we were going to exercise.
Aren't you lucky?
We didn't do it today.